Wow. mm Hello, everyone or anyone. This is my first go live, so I'm going to be testing my go lives. Um, if there's anyone out there, let's see. All right, this is my first time doing this, so for a go live, who is out there? It's me. I'm alive. Yeah. Three. Mm. All right, who's all out there? I'm new at this, so ask me anything. Let's see. Hello. I know I haven't been, I guess, posting anything, so, but I am now. I didn't even know I had this feature like go live. I could just go live this whole time. Hey, hello, Liz. Hello, Liz. Thanks for tuning in. This is my first time doing it. Ooh, I can't even see. Maybe I should wear my glasses. ENYLAH. How are you? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I'm doing real good. I don't think I posted that I broke my leg. I don't think I did that. Maybe about a year ago. It's been a wild ride. About a year ago, I tore my it's a femoral. I don't even know what it is. It's outside of the kneecap. Tore the ACL. Sprained the two ligaments around the knee on my left side, on my right side. So I started working out again, and then I ripped up the other knee, and I'm nursing that one back to health. But the way my mind is, I just keep on pushing. I just keep on going. I don't care about whatever happens, happens. You just have to push your way through it. And very fortunate, very happy that I think it's because of my lifestyle. That's what all my doctors, every time I get into an accident or something like that, because I busted my head a couple years ago, they would say, "Oh, it's because your lifestyle." And then when I tore up my knee, they told me it could have been worse. But yeah, a healthy lifestyle. So yeah, it's my first time. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more live chats. Just scheduling some time because people have questions, and if I can answer them, I would like to answer them. Also, I'm on TikTok. Just go to TikTok, Johnny Ramos TV. I'm out there and I do 1 minute, 1 little minute messages. I think TikTok has been working in the healthcare industry is real. It's real sad what's going on in our country today. Real sad, and kind of like you get tired of it. You get tired of the what's real and what's fake, and what do you believe and what don't you believe. So, and then the news, do you really believe the news or don't you believe the news? Are they going to be mandatory vaccines or no mandatory vaccines? And I don't believe in vaccines. I'm not against vaccines. If those people want to get it, go ahead and get it. I just don't believe in it. But yeah, I am doing, tomorrow I'm going to do a message. I'm going to try to get it done. And really the power of the mind, the power of your mind, man. If you knew mind as far as the whole body and the way you process thoughts, and it's real important during a cancer diagnosis or when you're trying to attain a goal or trying to go for something. What I've learned is to keep my inner circle very, very small, and who I let around me, and who I let speak into my life, because the mind, I'm doing a message. It's called Your Mind is a Weapon. And I did a 1 minute version of it on TikTok, but there's more to it on how powerful your mind is, especially when you're dealing with health issues or you're just dealing with yourself. In today's media and everything that's going on, that's why I don't watch the news. I really don't pay attention to a lot of it. I work in a hospital, so I do get emails of what's going on, but I really don't open those. I really don't open those, because it's nothing but bad news. It's bad news, bad news. And if you constantly feed your mind bad news, you suppress your own immune system, and you're doing it to yourself. If you're suffering from a chronic disease, if you're suffering from, so glad to hear you speaking on vaccines. Thanks for sharing. I feel the same way. Yeah, yeah, it's a trip. I think somebody says I'm not against vaccine. I'm not against vaccines, but I'm against stupidity. That's how I look at it. If you take the vaccine, then you should be immune from it, whether I take the vaccine or not. But obviously, that's not happening. So then you have to question it. And the stuff that I've learned and I've been studying on, while I'm healing my knee, because it's real frustrating. It's real frustrating when you break a knee and you're down and you can't work out. I hate working out because then I'm the type of person I can't sleep. So I was hobbling around for like the last year, and now getting back into it. And they're not, I'm not saying they're trying to force vaccines at my job or anything, because they can't. But a lot of people question it. A lot of people are questioning, if you get the vaccine, that's you. You should be protected, whether I get the vaccine or not. You should be immune from it no matter what I'm carrying. And obviously that's not the case. If they had to, Johnson & Johnson had to stop giving the vaccines. I'm not against it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But I'm not for it. I'm not for it. I believe if you build your immune system and you take proper rest, proper hydration. Oh man, what I found out about water and the body, just simple water, a gallon a day for me, that'll make you much more healthier. And you can't deprive your cells of, like people drinking sodas, and that's not it. That depletes your cells of water, and you really need just straight up clean water every day. Helps fight with depression. There's a lot of stuff I've been doing, but one of the things is on the mind, and I didn't even know I had this feature where I can go live. I could have went live a long time ago. And I just realized it, like, what does this button do? And I said, oh, I can go live. I drink filtered water. A lot of deception, lies on the news. They are pushing there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is. If you look at it, it's when you get caught in our medical system, okay, it's a pyramid. All right. At the top is big pharma. On one side is your doctors. On the other side is insurance companies. And you're in the middle. And what it is, depending on your insurance, is how much money that they can make off of you while you're staying in the hospital. They call it healthcare, but working in a hospital, or nobody in a hospital is healthy. All those people that are in the hospital beds are all sick. So why do you call it healthcare? The pharmaceutical companies are not interested in seeing you healthy. There's more money in you being sick than there is being healthy. And so that's what you have to navigate your way through. And when you have good insurance, believe me, they're going to run your insurance. When you give them your insurance card, they call your insurance card to find out what you qualify for. And they're going to run all the tests they can. They say they're not going to do it. Yeah, they do it, because they did it to me when I went through it. And I worked at the facility, which is crazy. But yeah, these are things that I've learned going through the process. And now I know when I go to make an appointment or something, I know what to look for. Yeah, I drink filtered water. I have a Berkey water filter. And I drink right now mountain spring water, which is, they have a facility right around the corner from me where I can get cases of it. And that's what I drink. Constantly drinking water now, more than ever, because I started working out again. And I just can't wait. But yeah, but I've been studying the mind. Has anybody ever heard of Dr. Caroline Leaf? Hey, Nora, what's up? Dr. Caroline Leaf, if you want to watch a video on YouTube, Dr. Caroline Leaf with Lewis Howes. And she's a neuroscientist, and she talks about the power of the mind. Mind-blowing of how powerful this thing is. And yeah, so I did a TikTok video on it, and it's called "Your Mind is a Weapon." And I go with the narrative, careful what you load it with, because it doesn't shoot blanks. It does not shoot blanks. Whatever you load your mind with, that's what you're programming your mind with. If you're constantly listening to fake news, constantly on there, because the way we gather our information today is not the same way we gathered it 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, the way we get our information from the news. Okay. So now, because they're losing ratings over social media, because more people are, we're on TikTok, we're Facebook, we're on Snapchat. People are getting the information different. So to me, it's a lot of fear mongering, a lot of confusion. I don't think there is integrity the way there used to be. That's why I don't watch it. And people say, you really want to understand what's going on in America? You have to leave America to really understand what's going on in America. I mean, because there's a whole nother world out there that we're not exposed to. And it's controlled by, I think there's 6 major media outlets that control what goes into your eye gate, ear gate, what you let come in. And you have to decipher it. Hey, D Proper. Hi, Johnny. Hey, how are you? Nora from Instagram. Yeah, I know. Nora. Caroline is amazing too. Caroline is amazing. I'm going to check her out. Yeah. Yeah, because Dr. Caroline Leaf, mind blowing. If you get a chance to watch her video with Lewis Howes, or she's on with Ed Milet, also on explaining the mind and how it works. And we don't, if you don't take the time to, like getting a cancer diagnosis, it's a lot of trauma, and trauma you've done to yourself a lot of the times. I always refer to a cancer diagnosis as a slow suicide. And I'm not trying to scare anybody into it, but sometimes we don't let the wounds heal properly, or we don't address the wounds properly, especially when it comes to sexual abuse, manipulation as kids, as children, because you hold on to that like baggage. And by the time you're an adult, you're already broken. You're still dealing with a young kid, or not dealing with the adult that you really want to deal with. It's like I burnt myself the other day. Do you see that? It's healing, right? But sometimes we have those same wounds on the inside that we never let heal, or never get counseling for to heal. So we go all through our lives wounded, and we pick up these triggers, whether it's food or some other drug, to comfort us or to medicate us, because we never get to the root of the problem. That's how powerful the mind is. Yeah. Thank you for all your advice and you sharing your knowledge. Anytime. Yeah, I have to get back to somebody wrote to me and they wanted to know my what I did when I first got diagnosed. And it's all on the videos. I do all these videos, they're all in there. Their information is in there. Do you do health coaching, Johnny? Based on what you know? Not yet. The vision is that I want to do, Liz, the vision that I want to do is, it's big. I haven't announced it. I don't have it anywhere here. A lot of people don't know that I have a website. I don't push my website on my YouTube channel. And there's an apparel line. I don't even push that. But the big vision is I want to build a place where when people get diagnosed with cancer, they can come to Florida. Right now we're looking at Sarasota to buy land. And I can bring you and your whole family, because I believe when somebody gets a cancer diagnosis, it's not only you, but your whole family that gets a cancer diagnosis. The way the medical system treats a person, they just deal with the individual, right? Forgetting that the shock that the family has to go through and the changes that the family has to go through. And it could be just not with cancer. There's other things that families go through. But I want to create a place where you can come down and hang out with me. Hang out for a week or two, and let me coach you, let me teach you, let me put you in with doctors, teach you how to read your medical reports, teach you how to juice, what are the enzymes that your body needs. Go get a spectral cell test, a micronutrients test that you can get tested, and you can see what your body's deficient in. All these are the building blocks to reversing arthritis, you name it. I believe if you give the body what it needs, it's going to reverse things by itself. It already knows how to heal itself. It doesn't mean no one's deficient in chemotherapy or radiation. No one in the world's deficient in that. But that's the modem, because that's what we believe. And I believe we're going through an age right now. Yeah. we're going through an age right now where so much information is out there, and so much misinformation is out there also. But I think a lot of the misinformation, to an extent, comes from the medical community. In other words, we're no longer in this one way of getting our news. News is just, you can just click on your phone. I have my phone here. I could just click on that, and anywhere in the world, anything I want to tap into, I can get from there. Now, the thing is, you have to know what to look for. And I think that's what's going on in our country and the world today. But getting back to it, I want to do health coaching, and I want to do a lot of it for free. I do. That's the vision. That's the dream, is to bring things here, bring you down here. You're probably going to hate me because the day starts. I start my day at 4:30 in the morning. Now, I was in the military way back when, and my reasoning is, if I can get up at that time at 4:30 in the morning, then I can still do it, and I still do it to this day. Well, I'm up at 4:30 in the morning, and even with my knee injuries and stretching and all this other stuff, yeah, I'm on the move. But that's the big vision. That's what I really want to do, and help people. And because some people charge coaching, I get asked a lot, do I do it? And it's a lot. I'd rather have a more one-on-one relationship with you, face to face, and to find out what people are made of. Because people, you never, how can I say it? To dig down deep, because the winner is in there. You just have to unlock it. All the giftings of everything that you're made of. And that's why I said the power of the mind. You know, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing in the morning that I do is I meditate. I thank God for the day. Okay? And I meditate. You know, I take a Bible scripture, whatever it is, and you don't have to be a Christian or whatever you're into. That's what you're into. God bless you. And I meditate on that. That's how I start my day. Maurice, what's up? My nephew's on. What's going on? Yeah. And and that's what you start the day with. Don't start the day with, if you don't take time and you're going to a job that you hate, and the first thing you're thinking about is the job, and you're depressed all the time, and you're anxious all the time, and you're angry all the time, guess how the rest of your day is going to go? Because maybe by chance, you're not supposed to be there. But when you take time for yourself, two things is working out and prayer. I start my day. And the first hour and a half of my day is for me. Then the rest of the day is when I go to work. And it's very stressful right now because the COVID situation, and they have people shuffling around, and people are showing up, and you're wondering, like, where'd they come from? Yeah. Connecting to sparks. The divine, yes. Connecting to the spirit within sparks. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Question. Are you still available for questions by email? I like your vision. As as possible. Thank you. Will this video be available? I don't know if it's going to be available after it's done, because it's like the first time I've ever done this. But I'm going to do more. I am going to do more of this. This is fun. Yeah. Yeah. I'm reading. You can tell I need glasses, right? Yeah, but I hope it is. But I want to do more videos, and that's the vision. The vision, the company, when you hear me talk about Live Alive, Live Alive is, if you went to my website, it's up, but it's not, there's nothing there. It's just connections to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And it's called www.live-alive.org. And the apparel line isn't in there. The logo isn't in there. I don't even have the logo around here. But that's the vision. That's what I want to do. I want to bring people, families. I want to keep families together and just stay on top of them, introduce them to naturopath doctors, bring naturopath doctors in where they can do lectures, whether it's through Zoom or through where anybody with cancer, not even cancer, chronic disease, because we have a sick society. And that's why people are sitting home with masks on. I live in the state of Florida. I mean, our governor, thank God for our governor. People think it's crazy. the ones I can't talk about everything that's going on in the hospital, but there's more to it. There's more to this COVID thing. I don't know what it is, but I think there's more to it. And yeah, there's more to it. It's got to be. But I think if you're living in a country where they have to mandate vaccines, or they want to mandate vaccines, I think they try to do it in New Jersey. Now everybody from New Jersey is moving down to Florida and Texas. There are so many people from New York and New Jersey down here in Florida showing up. And there's jobs, at the medical facilities because a lot of nurses are quitting. They're leaving. Or people that have been in the industry for a while have just, taken their packages and moving on. I think that the world is changing, and there's a lot of rumbling going on, and government doesn't have answers for the people. And you're going to see a lot of how can I say, unrest. Puerto Rico, Ethiopia, Cuba, they started protesting. Puerto Rico, Ethiopia, they started. Kenya, out in Asia, they're protesting. America, they have their protests. And South America, countries are protesting. So it's really a crazy time. But for me, I put my trust in God. I have my faith in God and what's going on and understanding. Yeah, your enthusiasm is refreshing. I'm glad I caught you live. The COVID thing is political. Yes, agenda for world domination. Yeah, you said it. Yeah, it. Did anybody get the flu this year? Just did anyone get the flu? I wonder. I just, these are questions that I ask myself. Did anyone get the flu this year? What? I think Tony Robbins, it's somewhere out on TikTok or out on the internet, and he talks about that, comparing the numbers of COVID-19 and the flu 2 years past, and this year's flu numbers versus COVID-19. And then when you go to the hospital, and you can die of something else, but they're going to say you died of COVID-19. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, it's just like you have to question it. I don't know anyone. The same here. The same here. You have to, and people, I think government, like I said, they don't have an answer. They don't have the answer for what's going on in the world. And it's so sad of, things that are going on. You just can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. It is too, I don't want to say it, but I just don't believe in it. I worried about me. I work at the hospital. I see things that go on. I'm not against what they do. I mean, it's a system, like I said before. And you understand, once you get in there, big pharma, your doctors, insurance companies, and you're in the middle, and it's a pyramid. And when they find out that you have real good insurance, they're going to run that thing on all kind of tests. How many tests could he get? They say they don't. Believe me, it happened to me. Tests that I didn't even need. And once I found out how it works, I was just like, no, I don't even know. Was it the mask? Distancing, washing your hands. I don't know, but I'm glad. I've been working remote since last year. Yeah. Yes. Teamsters insurance. Yep. Government are creating the problem most of the time, and it's yeah. When you look at it, I mean, how divided America is, and it's sad. I mean, a while back, right down here at Costco, they had an incident, and I was just like, this is crazy. People are really, really stressed out. They're afraid, and it's fear mongering because, do I wear a mask? Don't I wear a mask? Sometimes you walk down here in Florida, you go into a store, you don't need that. Take it off. People are like that, At some of the bigger facilities, you have to wear a mask, but I always pull mine down and I walk through the store. I don't want to be fall out of line with people. But yeah, this has been an amazing time to be alive. And I think we're just seeing the beginning of it, because I think people are waking up, and you're going to start seeing more protests. I think it's going to be against vaccines, because they just announced that a yearly vaccine. Why is nobody teaching anybody about a healthy lifestyle? How to get proper rest? Because that's what heals the body. You heal when you sleep. When your body sleeps, falls asleep, that's the healing process. And your brain starts, like a computer hard drive, starts filing all the memories when you sleep. Can't wait to get to Florida this summer. Although I live here in Missouri, it's been laid back. Yeah, can't wait to get to Florida this summer. Although I live here in Missouri, it's been laid back. Yeah, yeah. Florida is just like so many people. I forgot how many people a day are moving into Florida, and people are waking up to it. I think we have a great governor, DeSantis. Um, and the way he's handled it. No one's perfect. He did the best. Uh, Miami was a little wild for spring break, but a lot of those people that were there when they got, if you guys seen that on the news, down here in Fort Myers, I don't think there was incident. And I live like 10 minutes from the beach. I don't live that far from the beach. Mhm. Yeah, but it is. I mean, you have to take care of yourself, and proper hydration, drink your fresh juices, like I still do every day. Mm. Well, Teamsters Insurance. My nephew's on it, Liz. Are you in the Sarasota area? No, I'm looking at Sarasota. This project that I'm working on is probably going to take a couple years to bring to fruition. Right now, I'm just looking for some property, and right now I got to get my website up, the rest of it. And Kissimmee, yeah, that's my sister lives up in up in the Kissimmee area. But no, I'm in Fort Myers. I'm down in Fort Myers, Florida. I love South Florida. I love the heat. I love riding my bike out in the park. And crazy, this morning I woke up, I was in the park. After I ended that, I went to the beach, came back, went shopping, came back home, and just decided to chill. It's like, because I don't have a heavy workload, or my schedule for work isn't like it has been. A real pandemic, very different. It never. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It the I think the what people are asking questions to is when you're dealing with the pandemic. Like I said, I'm not against anything. You do you, let me do me. Uh, it's crazy though. It's crazy because somewhere down the line you're gonna have to answer for this. And I don't even think that as America, big pharma is a lot of what do they call it? Not payola. Oh man, special interest groups that won't run Washington, that are the ones that are crippling America. It's sad. It is so sad. But that's the state we live in. That's where we're at right now. And to avoid it is, for me, a lot more raw foods. A lot more raw foods. I'm also getting into foods from Ethiopia. Their vegan entrees are like, if I had known that before when I first got diagnosed, it made my life a lot easier of what I know about food now versus back then. Because so much I've learned about the science behind the foods that we eat and why it's important. But if you can't do organic, you can't do organic. You have to start where you're at and do you. Don't let nobody else fool you into all these expensive prices. Because sometimes I remember they had a cucumber shortage, and all I can get was conventional cucumbers. But I knew how to wash them. You just let them sit in vinegar for a little while, scrub them off, cut the two ends off when it comes to cucumbers, and juice them. You're good to go. I mean, you reduce the toxins. Organic is better, but if you can't afford organic, You can't afford organic. You have to do you. You have to start wherever you're at. The most important thing when it comes to reversing any kind of sickness and disease, I believe, is building a team, educating yourself. For me, not on the cancer, but educating yourself on how your body works, on the physiology, and understanding the chemistry of your body. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. I'm glad you will have to get going. So, well, thank you so much, Liz. Thank you for everything. It's for money and control. Yep, it's for money and control. That's so true. It is. It is. There's billions of dollars that they give to our governments and to our politicians that make the way for these, whatever it is that's going on. But well, any more questions? I'm going to cut out right here. Thanks to anyone who joined, everyone who joined. Thank you so much, Maurice. I'm going to reach out to me when you get a chance, man. That's my nephew. He joined the live chat. Can't believe it. He's doing good. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. God bless you guys. Thanks. Thank you, everyone who reached out. And I got to record that video on the power of the mind, man. Your mind is a weapon. God bless you guys. Take care. Thank you. Come down to Florida. Bye-bye.